What's going on, YouTube, fam? It's your boy Tony 2 times, and we back with another episode of Hood Tales, man. Before I start, be sure to tap that like button. Definitely watch this video to the end to hear the full story and all the details in the case. For the day one, fam, y'all already know it's all love. Thanks for tuning back into another episode. If you're new to the channel and you feeling the content, feel free to subscribe. Definitely hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Oh yeah, definitely share the channel with your peoples. Everybody is welcome. Let's get right into the story. Some people are the life of the party. Wherever they go, they are well liked and know how to enjoy life and have a good time. As hard as life can be, it's refreshing to be around good energy and positive vibes. When you come across a person that seems always happy, never down, and just who enjoys life, even if it's not your personality, it's hard not to like an individual like that. Of course, most people who deem themselves a people's person mean just that. They like to entertain, have people at their house, laugh, joke, dance, and have fun. While some of us rather vibe by ourselves or with our significant others to eliminate the fact the more people in your circle, the more personality traits and other problems you are likely to take on. But deep inside, even a lot of introverts admire an extrovert and a person that gets along and can build a relationship with anybody. But the thing about having parties, turning up, always being on the scene and in the mix is you can control yourself and what you do, but there's no way you can control others and what they do. To make it a controlled environment, most people rather entertain at home, call a few close friends, have a few drinks, some music to have a good night. But we live in a world of entitlement and anger. A lot of individuals are walking around with a chip on their shoulder, just waiting for somebody to knock it off so they can prove they are like that. And when you come across a disrespectful hothead with a gun, the situation usually takes a turn for the worse. And on this episode of Hood Tales, we'll be taking it to Pontiac, Michigan to discuss a case of a man who lost his life after telling another man it was disrespectful to spit in his house. 33-year-old Cornelius Jones was described as outgoing and a family man. Cornelius loved people. Nicknamed Corn, he carried himself in a manner of not passing judgment, loving everyone, and meeting people on the level they were at in life. Cornelius was born and raised in Pontiac. He worked hard to provide for his 3 kids, but on his free time, he loved to turn up and have fun. Whether it was playing games with friends and family or dancing, he was the life of the party. A lot of times, Cornelius would host get-togethers at his place. Everyone chipped in a few dollars for drinks, food, or whatever they wanted to do. Vibe and have a good time at his spot. The idea seemed safe, since everyone knew the man and loved Corn and his outlook on living life. In February of this year, it was the same energy. On the 21st, he decided he would host a get-together at his apartment in a 200 block of Carriage Circle. People started pulling up to the place, and everyone was chopping it up and having a good time. 2 22-year-old men who were associates also came. One was Sadari Donaldson and Dewan Benyon. As the night went on, things seemed smooth until Sadari spit in Corn's sink. As he peeped the man doing that, Cornelius politely asked him not to because that was disrespectful. You would think at that point that would be that, but Sadari wasn't trying to hear it and began to tell Cornelius it is what it is. After explaining to the man why it was disrespectful to do that in somebody's home, Sadari still seemed irritated for being corrected. So Corn asked him to leave. But before he left, multiple shots went off, striking Cornelius, and Sadari and Dewan fled the apartment. Other people at the party called local police, who responded to the scene about 9:30 p.m. to find Corn shot multiple times, but he was still breathing. He was rushed to a local hospital, as everyone explained what had just happened. Police used K9s and drones to try to locate the 2 men who they felt were still in the area. Dewan was quickly located, not far from the scene, and a few minutes later, Sadari was found with the same gun he allegedly used on Corn. Around about this time, the unfortunate call came in, Cornelius passed away from his wounds. His family couldn't believe it. How did the loving family man that was known to do anything for anybody lose his life for asking somebody not to disrespect his home? His sister told News her brother had a big heart and loved people and would look out for anybody, sometimes even at his own downfall. Being a spiritual young lady, she felt it was for sure it was the Most High that called Corn home in this way. She stated if it happened, that's the way it was supposed to go. Even though hurt and sad, the family remembered the man and his best times and didn't want to be sad because he was never sad. Both Sadari and Dewan were taken into custody. Dewan was charged with solicitation and assault with intent to do great bodily harm and given a $75,000 cash bail. Sadari was charged with second-degree hit, possession of a firearm, and the commission of a felony, resisting arrest, and other charges, and he is currently being held without bail. A GoFundMe was started for Cornelius to help the family lay him to rest. As of now, the case hasn't made its way to trial yet, and both men are innocent until proven otherwise. Rest in peace to Cornelius. I send my prayers and condolences to his family and 3 kids. It's crazy. You can't even look out and give people a safer alternative to hang out and party at other than a club. Corn opened his home to the community and his peoples, and all he asked for in return was that they respect his home. I know sometimes when that liquor get in you, you could easily have a slip up and do something like Sadari did, but wrong is wrong. All he had to do was say, "My fault, bro. I got you, and it won't happen again," and enjoy the rest of the night. But that ego wouldn't let him be corrected, even in another man's home. As a man, you should always lead with respect unless someone shows you something different. It seemed Corn did that. He showed respect until he was disrespected. Then instead of escalating the situation, he just told the man to leave. But now a man is gone from his kids and another is probably going to the joint for decades, all because of entitlement and the ego trip. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation in the comments. And remember, we gotta succeed not to fail, so we won't be just another hood tale. Yeah, man, crazy situation. Rest in peace, that man. Basically gone for nothing. Like I said, sometimes I know when it's a party, them drinks get involved, whatever y'all doing, smoking or whatever, somebody might have a lapse of judgment. That's okay, but to be corrected, you should stand on that as a man and not feel played. You should be man enough to take that, especially in another man's house. But I ain't gonna talk too much more about this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the situation. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. This another episode of Hood Tales. This your boy Tony 2 times. Love, fam. I'm out.